Welcome to the Vue File Manager component tutorial. Using the Syncfusion Vue File Manager component, you can effortlessly manage files and folders. You can also load flat data objects without HTTP requests, integrate with cloud services and local storage, and connect seamlessly with UI components like the PDF viewer and word processor. In this video, I will show you how to create a Vue project and add the Syncfusion Vue File Manager component. Additionally, you will see how to perform file operations, download or upload files, show image preview, and display a navigation pane toolbar and details view. Before proceeding, make sure you have installed the latest versions of Vue and Node.js. I'll use Visual Studio Code as my editor and show the output in the Edge browser. To create a project in Vue, open Visual Studio Code and type the command npm create vite at latest. I set my app name as my Vue app. Next, choose Vue as the framework and JavaScript as the variant. A Vue project is created. I navigate to the newly created Vue app and install the required dependencies using the command npm install. Now, the application is configured with the default settings of a Vite project. To use the Syncfusion Vue File Manager component, I type the npm install at syncfusion/ej2 Vue File Manager command to install the package with its dependencies. Next, I must register the trial license key to use Syncfusion components. I open the main.js file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I can register the trial license key. For instructions on generating a trial key, refer to the link in this video's description. Next, I open the app.vue file and remove the default code. I add the three main code blocks: script, template, and style. Then, inside the script block, import the File Manager component from the Syncfusion ej2 Vue File Manager package. Inside the template block, I add a division element and add the File Manager component inside. To align the component, add a class name to the division element. Next, I will load the required files and folders and configure the common operations. So, it is necessary to use a supported file system provider to manage the files and folders. These are some file system providers that can be added to the Syncfusion Vue File Manager. Check out the link in the video's description to learn about the other file system providers. I will be using the ASP.NET Core File System Provider's URL to access its API methods. This provider has predefined methods for loading files and folders from a specific path and performing various file operations like creating a new folder, copying, moving, deleting, uploading, and downloading the files or folders. You can download and use the ASP.NET Core File System Provider project manually using the link shared in the description below. To add a file system provider, inside the File Manager component, add the Ajax settings property and assign a variable name. Inside the script block, I define a base URL variable and assign the ASP.NET Core File System Provider's base URL. Next, to assign this base URL to the component, I define the Ajax settings variable, add the URL property with the value base URL, and set the API extension as file operations. Finally, in the style block, import the CSS style references required for the File Manager component. I also implement the container class and set the margin, width, and height for the division element. I run the project using the npm run dev command. You can see the File Manager component rendered with folders. When you double-click on any folder, it navigates to its subfolders. Look at the top right, there is a search icon to search for files and folder by entering keywords. Additionally, you can right-click on any folder to see the available folder operations, like delete, upload, cut, paste, and copy. For demonstration, let me copy this file, paste it, and rename it Copy Video. These are the methods available in the .NET Core Project's controller file. The read method will read files and folders from the given path and load them into the File Manager component. The folders that were rendered earlier are predefined in this project's root folder, which will be fetched by the read method and then loaded into the File Manager component. Next, I will show you how to download files from the File Manager. In the Ajax settings variable, add the download URL property and assign the base URL, which is then added to the download API end URL. The ASP.NET Core project converts the selected files into a JSON and then initiates the download once the API request has been posted. Now I can download files by right-clicking and selecting the download option. Like download, you can also upload content to the File Manager. To do so, add the upload URL property inside the Ajax settings variable and set an appropriate URL. The upload server method will process the file or folder when uploaded. Based on the process data, if the directory path exists, the files will be added directly. Otherwise, a new directory will be created using the create method, and then the files will be uploaded. In the File Manager component, I can upload a file now. Notice when I navigate to the Employees folder, I cannot preview the images that exist inside. To preview the images, I need to add a URL that processes the image. So let me add the getImageURL property inside the Ajax settings variable and assign the image fetching API endpoint. Now you can see the image previews in the File Manager. Finally, I will show you how to enable the File Navigation toolbar and detailed view in the File Manager. I import the modules Details View, Navigation Pane, and Toolbar from the EJ2 File Manager import statement. I define a variable named File Manager and assign an array of objects. Inside the array, I add all the newly imported modules. I also import the provide function from the Vue package. Then, using the provide function, inject the File Manager variable. Now the File Manager layout has a navigation pane and a toolbar. The Details view is also available for the files and folders. That's how easy it is to create a Vue application and add the Syncfusion File Manager component, perform basic file operations, download and upload files, preview images, add navigations, toolbar, and detailed views to the File Manager component. You can download the example used in this video from the GitHub link shared in the description below. You can also check the link in the description to see if you qualify for your free community license, which grants you access to all our Vue products. If you learned something new, like and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.